Is this even possible? Nothing's going to plan. I wanted this project done by summer. Summer was well and truly here. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is costing me real money. What if I don't have it in me? What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? While all my mates are out making the most of summer, I'm in my shed working on my camper alone. I was putting the camper project first. I had no balance. With a project of this scale, you need to be realistic and put time aside to have like normal fun. Anyways, you're probably wondering what I'm doing right now. I've just cut out the walls of my very expensive plywood, and now it's glue, clamp, drill, glue, screw. You see, I'm making a sandwich, but not just any sandwich, a wall sandwich. Look, I've made a 3D model of my camper to give myself the best possible chance of success. See the wall sandwich yet? I had never done 3D modeling before this project. I knew if I didn't have a blueprint, I would be cooked. See, if you want to commit, you need to be very intentional. What do I mean by that? Prepare, especially as a beginner. At the end of the day, it's just you, so do it your way. I'm building this camper as a complete beginner. I've done a 1-day crash course with my dad to give me the basics, but like a noob, I underestimated the true size of the project. I was thinking maybe 3 or 4 months. I was wrong. As the months and seasons went by, I'd find myself looking at the project, a pile of unfinished timber in the corner of the shed, and go, heck, maybe I'm not capable to finish this. Wait, I am finishing this. I can try. I think we overestimate what we can do in a couple of months and underestimate what we can actually do in a couple of years. For any pro, this project would have likely taken them a quarter of the time it took me. Sometimes I do wonder what I would have been doing with my time if I didn't have the project to like keep me occupied, to give me purpose. Nah, honestly, it's not that deep. I'm sure I would have been investing all my time into something just as meaningful and just as cool. In a parallel universe, I just ended up buying the camper instead of building it. But where's the fun in that, bro? Like, lame. So, where are we at? I'm still ripping down 25mm timber framing because it's cheaper. Measured 25 mil, 25. I'm gonna rip it now. That'll be my... I regret doing this. You get the deal. Fuck. This was the bones of the camper. Did you just see that? Take a look at this. I had set up my massive straight edge, lined it all up as a guide, just to cut the tiniest piece off. Yes, that battery is a paperweight. Bro, no wonder I was slow. Looking back, at this point, I was working at a pretty solid pace, realistically, but this was all about to change. Because remember, life shouldn't just stop when you're working on your project. Cool opportunities pop up, like riding motorbikes across Vietnam with your favorite people, investing in my future dad-in-law, having fun. I wouldn't miss this for anything. So, when I got back and found all my timber warped into the shape of a banana, I ended up putting it in the too hard basket for a while, until after the holiday season, and months later, to the point where my flatmates had thought I'd given up, I got back into it. Back to gluing, clamping, screwing, drilling, all that sort of stuff. I'll let you guess why I season my glue with salt. I was getting closer to finishing all the walls, and I was close to start working on the meat of the sandwich. This was the aluminium framing. This part of the sandwich. Spent like another $700 or some shit. Anywho, time to put my big boy pants on and start cutting some metal. Yep, almost. Awesome, here we go, this will be it. Nice. No, never mind, I was joking. Almost there. Well, almost. Awesome. Cool, that'll be it. Not quite, actually. I think I was micrometer out. We'll just try that again. Cool. Sweet. Oh, never mind. That was a joke. Sweet. We'll go down this time. Nice. And surely. There we go. Look, that wasn't painful at all. Congratulations, Cole. I'm very proud of you. Where are we at the Mo? Pretty much we have loads of unfinished timber sitting in the corner of the shed. Although, we are closer to having a box of sorts. The camper's shape is coming along. There's a lot more work that goes into each cut than you'd realize. There's the planning. Fuck.
Two hours later.
Sorry, I'm back. All right, where were we? There's the drawing, the marking, the getting the correct screws, and correct tools, and generally just getting things ready to go. Like, all this stuff adds up, and often I'd find myself judging myself when I wouldn't get done as much as I wanted to get done on a given day. Be mindful of your inner voice, saying stuff like, maybe you're in over your head. What if you run out of money doing this project? What if you're wasting your money? What if I succeed? What if everything works out in my favor? What if I'm just learning and getting out there and challenging myself a little bit? What if it works out better than I could have ever expected? Don't let that voice plant doubt when you're just trying to grow. Just be mindful, I think. Yellow, thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to watch another truck video, click on the left. If you want to watch a video about firefighting, click on the right. Thank you. Later.